talking to people who have huge legions of fans fascinated with their story because of the headlines that they are making. Our next guest made headlines for her unique approach to finding love. We love talking about love around here. So, Liberty Schultz, 25-year-old nurse from Atlanta, says a fear of getting rejected and the pressures of her friends getting married and having kids were making her anxious about dating. I think a lot of people could relate to that. I could relate to that. So Liberty created a form for people to submit themselves or recommend a guy to go out with. She was flooded with responses and set out on a mission to go on count of 50 first dates, like the movie. Liberty's dating adventure started last September, and she's been documenting it all on social media. So far, you ready for it? She's gone for 37 dates. I know they're like, 37, is that a good thing? It is. She's gone viral. Take a look.
I got this book and it has 50 first dates in it. And I'm gonna complete the book with 50 strangers.
This is date number 1.
I'm so nervous. Buy and fill 2 to 3 dozen water balloons. Go to a local park and Marco Polo with the water balloons.
Date number 27.
Inflatable air mattress. Go float on a body of water and stargaze. I'm so cozy over here, I'm not gonna lie.
Sticks are hitting my butt.
Tonight is date number 37. I honestly could not be more excited.
Oh, please welcome Liberty to our show. This is so funny. Okay, so you've gone viral around the world for this. Yes. I have to tell you, I love how honest you're being, because I tell my friends all the time, if you want to be in a relationship, you have to not pretend you don't. You know, people are like, I'm good by myself. Meanwhile, you're home like, I wish I had a date. I love that you were honest about it. Your friends were getting married. Your age, a lot of things in society makes us feel pressure.
Definitely, for sure. A lot of pressure. I feel like I started this a year ago, and I'm 25. I live in the South,
right.
So most of my friends are married, honestly, or talking about kids. So I felt an immense pressure to date.
Do you want to be married? Or you just want to date?
Most definitely.
Oh, you do?
No, I want to be married. I want to have a family. I want to have kids.
You want all of those things at this age?
I mean, 3 years. We can date for a little bit.
So you got 3 years of dating under our belts to get here. Okay, so you put out this call, and people responded. Were you surprised by the number?
Yes, I was shocked. It was crazy, because my friends have always said, like, I have someone I'd like to set you up with. You know, I have this great guy. I'm like, well, do it.
Yeah, so you said do it. Don't.
Yeah.
I love it, because I tell people, again, ask all your friends, do you know someone? Because everyone's got a cousin. Everyone's got a cousin that's single. And so they recommend it. I love, though, you went through this guide of date ideas. So on the dates, you all scratch off the box, and it reveals what you're going to do on that date. All right, this is so fascinating to me. You went water balloon fight to a spa day while kayaking on the Chicago River. So, wait, so what?
That's what I did. That was a crazy date, yeah. So we had to, the book is an Adventure Challenge Couples Edition. So it's meant for couples. It's meant for boyfriends and girlfriends, but I'm doing them with strangers.
Because you want to see if they're
compatible.
Right, they're compatible.
It's a great way to get to know people and really see their characters, see how we kind of problem solve together. Because we have these really quirky ideas that we kind of have to make happen.
I love this one. You went on a lake picnic on top of an air mattress. That's what we were looking at. Why did that one stand out?
That one was awesome because we had our little smoothies, we had our strawberries. It was 40 degrees, it was February.
40 degrees?
I know. And so we went out on this little air mattress.
That sounds like the Titanic at the end where he's out floating in the river and you're like, bye-bye.
Jack, save me.
So did you hit it off with these guys?
I definitely have hit it off with some of them. This is real dating, so I'm trying.
So it's real dating.
100%.
This is not a stunt. You are really opening your heart.
And there's been times that I've paused the series and continued dating someone, and it's really about the people. It's going at the pace of people. So that's why it's taken over a year to do this, because I am really trying to date and really trying to get to know people.
Which is why, again, your people were following you. It's like 150,000 people overnight started following you because it's real. This is not a TV show. This is your real life.
Yes, 100% my real life, and it is crazy to see how people have responded to it, and people are inspired by it, and they really connect to it. You know, a lot of girls.
You're smiling in all these clips. I can't believe all 37 ended with a smile. Like, what about the ones that don't work out? Is that awkward?
No, there's been times we haven't connected. Maybe we didn't have things in common, but honestly, all these guys have been great guys. And that's kind of where this started a year ago. I've lost hope that there were good guys. I had gotten out of a tough situationship. Have you been in a situationship?
I've been not a situationship. I've been in situations I shouldn't have been in.
Haven't we all? And so I was fed up with it. And these guys have just proven how many great guys there are, really.
I love that. You know what? I'm happy you said that because we forget there are a lot of great people out there. I think most people are good. It's just the timing sometimes with it. So where are you now? 37th date.
Yes.
Are there some like you went on that you still want to talk to?
Most definitely. I mean, I've definitely hit it off with some of them. We'll see what happens.
Oh, so you had your 38th date last night.
Yes, in New York. Yes. It was great. We took a little ferry ride and we watched the sunset with the view of the city. They say New York is the most romantic city, and
They also say it's the hardest to date in too.
Yeah.
So you already landed a date. All right, so you have how many more left? Because I don't do great math.
I have 12 more left.
So you have 12 dates left.
Yes.
At the end, what happens?
Yeah, so hopefully I'll continue. Either I'll set up some followers or I'll set up some friends. Maybe I'll have someone that I hit it off with. The goal is to find love and find someone to date.
So some of them you're willing to recommend to your friends?
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Oh my God. All right, but at the end, are you going to be ready to, I mean, that's 50 dates. One of them, right?
Yeah, one of them will definitely work out, I feel like. I have some great guys, for sure.
I love that. And you have a podcast that you're working on?
Yes, yeah. I have a podcast. It's called It's a Date.
So you have a podcast that's called It's a Date, and that came out of this.
Yes, and I'll bring the dates on there. We'll talk about dating culture, kind of like what happened, why we didn't continue dating, but like also just communicate about dating culture and talk everything that guys are feeling in dating and
Okay, so
what I'm feeling.
30-something dates in, what's your one bit of advice for anyone out there right now who's thinking about?
Yeah, I feel like the biggest piece of advice that there is great guys out there that want to date, want to connect with you, and the biggest thing you can do in dating is just to be clear and communicate, and that's the kindest thing you can do.
Oh, very practical advice. Yeah. Well, let us know how the next, 12 or so dates go. Please come back on the 50th date. I need an update on this, right? Give it up with your boyfriend. Give it up for Liberty. You can follow her journey at The Liberty Schultz on social media.